Hello, my people. How are you doing? In fact, I want you to learn one or two things from this discussion between Femi and his friend that they are living together in one place. The other time, Femi and Mariam, if they can't come out, it can't be like say they won't marry. And to me, I love make Mariam marry that guy. You know why? Mariam is actually doing the work of God. She's really doing the work of God. She has a very good heart. And I never want her to marry wrongly. When some people are popular, wrong people will come their way. If they are not really careful, they will marry wrongly. So, and I was really happy because what Mariam needed in her life to shine more forth, because of there are things that she needs to settle, especially in her spiritual life. She need a pastor. She need a pastor that will make her to be fulfilled physically and spiritually. That is why, for me, I support Femi and her to marry. But it's not only that we are going to look at. You see, learn from their discussion. I know to one of you that are still single, be it man or woman, and you are looking for someone you will settle in with. Apart from prayer, you need counseling, you need the Spirit of God. But there are penitent questions that you need to answer for yourself. When you listen, because the Bible says, can two work together if they are not in agreement? You can see that these two people, they are doing the work of God, but in different ways. That is why, if you really want to make it in your marriage without divorce, without all these gbasgbos where they happen for social media, you need to ask this question. Our purpose, our purpose working together? And that is why I bring this discussion that Femi did, so that we can understand. Because in that marriage, in that love, because it's not all more, there must be love, but it's not all about that love. Are your visions together? Are you willing to support each other? Are you willing to compromise for each other? That is what you will look at for. So let us listen to what Femi has to say.
I love Mariam, like I said, right? But, so there is a but. The but is not that I don't love her. I love Mariam, and Mariam loves me. But I don't know if Mariam will be able to come and live in Elisha.
Actually, I've never been to Elisha.
You know?
Deep.
Is Elisha that bad?
No, Elisha is not bad.
She has never been to Elisha. Just Mariam went grow for Lagos, grow for Port Harcourt.
Oh.
This boy is very annoying. I don't like to do video with this boy. And two work together except they agree. Not except they love themselves. Do you understand? Cases to my life. Imagine a man I blew in 2021. I became an internet sensation. Everybody's can't celebrate grace, and then suddenly God says, pick your bag and leave. Go to your village. Do you understand? I'm yielded to God's voice. I'm yielded to God's spirit. Right? I'm not saying she's not, but I'm just saying that even in this Christianity, there are different levels. Do you understand? So the kind of man that can tell you, hey, get up, we're leaving, we're going to Kenya tomorrow, God has called us. Do you get? Will she be able to move? Because I might not stay in Elisha forever. Do you understand? I might stay here forever. Depends on what God says. But I don't want to leave Elisha because a woman made me to leave. I don't want to leave a place that God sent me to because I'm trying to please. Because you must please your wife. That's the truth. You must please her. Because even Apostle Paul said, the man that is married is focused on pleasing his wife. The one that is not married is focused on pleasing the Lord. If I was married, maybe if I had married somebody and I told her I was called to a relationship, she would not follow me come here. If I was married for cause one, I'll come sing.
So from this thing now, both of them, should be able to come out sincerely to answer all these questions. Because there was a time Miriam was saying, oh, Gio's wife. You know, they have started calling her Gio's wife. Is Miriam ready to answer that name and cooperate with Femi so that they can come together? You know? So these questions is made for both of them to answer it genuinely, because they can compromise with each other in order to fulfill destiny. And another thing again, you see, if your wife is not making hair when you see that person, or the person, you are not putting attachment when you meet that person, what makes you to believe that when you marry that person, you will begin to tell that person to begin to make your hair long, or fix with on, or don't fix it with on? During the time of your discussion, during the time of your courtship, is exactly when you will sit down and discuss exactly, this is what I want, you know, so that it's not as if when the person comes in, you begin to impose yourself or impose each other, then there will be an agreement. Just for you to come down for each other and work together and fulfill destiny. So now here I go just end them, and please share my videos and also support me by making your comments. Like I promise you, I bring issues and also happenings. By the time we finish analyzing it, you and I will learn one or two things from it. God bless you as you continue to support me. Bye bye.